The Montane Alta XT is designed for climbers, mountaineers and greater range expeditions. It's been revised for 2025 and features 25% less seams tape, moving it from 20 metres of yesteryear to 14 in the present model. And that's a positive as far as breathability and weight is concerned. It features GORE-TEX Pro fabrics, which now include an EPE membrane and a PFAS-free DWR treatment. It also integrates solution-dyed and recycled materials throughout, so it's a more sustainable option than its predecessor. Now on the flip side of all this, you do have to wash and proof it more often than you might have otherwise. If you don't understand any of the words I've just said, click on the link here to find out more. The Alta XT features a 70 denier nylon outer. Now this provides a good balance from a climbing and mountaineering perspective. 70 denier maybe isn't quite as burly as your 80 denier, but it does have a slightly softer and slightly nicer feel as a result, and still gives you really outstanding levels of durability. It also shaves off a little bit of weight, and the Alta XT comes in at 430 grams, which is pretty light for a burly climbing and mountaineering winter jacket. When it comes to cut, it features Montane's Mountain Fit, and this means it's designed to accommodate multiple layers underneath, as you would within the winter environment. There's more than enough space within this to have a base layer, mid layer, and potentially even another layer under. When it comes to the specifics of the cut, the Alta XT is quite short, so that it gives you a good freedom of movement and doesn't inhibit movement whilst you're trying to get those high steps that you typically do whilst winter climbing or mountaineering. It's got quite a lot of volume around the body and an exceptionally long set of arms, which is great as it gives you something to play around with when you're creating a good seal wearing gloves. When it comes to features, it features two Napoleon style pockets, which are great for when you're wearing a harness and can't access ordinary hand warmer pockets. And on the inside, you've got a stash pocket and a zip pocket too, so there are plenty of storage options. The hood is, as you would expect, helmet compatible. It features volume and two-way adjustment, so you can refine the fit depending on whether or not you are or aren't wearing a helmet, and also just how windy and wet a day it is. It also features pit zips, which is something that you either like or loathe. They do have a place insofar as when you are walking in, if you are wearing your jacket and you need to dump that moisture, pit zips are a great way of doing that. The Alta XT should become popular amongst climbers and mountaineers because it's very much a thoroughbred in terms of those two different disciplines. From a climber's perspective, it's got a good short cut, minimal hem lift, and you've got a good length in the arms. So it doesn't matter whether you're on rock or whether you've got a set of ice axes in your hands. It's going to keep you well protected from the elements. And when it comes to its ability to shed water, GORE-TEX Pro is still very much the industry standard as far as that protection is concerned, providing you look after it. Remember to wash and proof, because that will make a massive difference.